Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Former President Muhammadu Buhari, who was instrumental in renditioning the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from Kenya to Nigeria and put him in detention for trial, facilitate his eventual release, even out of office. Can Buhari, who even the court has said that the renditioning of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya was an illegality, help in freeing Nnamdi Kanu from detention through a political solution be possible when he is out of office? Can he be of any help at all? That is what we're going to talk about in this video as we look into the effort by the lawmaker representing Nnamdi Kanu in the National Assembly, pushing for his release, has gone to beg Buhari on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu to support his release from detention. That is what we're going to unravel in this video, and I want you to stay tuned. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the lawmaker representing Ikwano Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency in Abia State, Obi Aguocha, has sought the intervention of former President Muhammadu Buhari to secure the release of the detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Recall that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya in July 2021 and renditioned back to Nigeria and has remained in detention ever since. Aguocha is as part of the efforts to commence a dialogue for the political solution to the release of the IPOB leader, visited Buhari in his Daura home recently. And this is also happening at a time when Nnamdi Kanu himself has, speaking through his lawyer, said that he is ready for out-of-court settlement. He is ready for political dialogue. And he has also severally in his court appearances condemned killings going on in Southeast by alleged IPOB members or sympathizers. Now, in a statement, Aguocha was quoted to have told Buhari, that this is where he said sorry to Buhari on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu. He said this is what he said to Buhari according to the statement. He was quoted to have said, for the missteps, utterances, and ill gestures of the past, especially on the part of my constituent and brother Nnamdi Kanu, I am deeply sorry. So he went there to tell Buhari, Nnamdi Kanu, I'm deeply sorry on behalf of my brother for what he said, for his actions and his gestures. I am sorry for what he did. Now, But also you have to note what Buhari thinks about Nnamdi Kanu. And you don't have to go further than to look at the interview Buhari had with Channels Television in 2022. And this is what Buhari told Channels Television, especially for those who are calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release at that time too. Buhari told the Channels Television this. He said, there is one institution that I wouldn't interfere with. That is the judiciary. Kanu's case is with the judiciary. But what I wonder is, when Kanu was safely in Europe, abusing this administration and mentioning too many things, I thought he wanted to come and defend himself on the accusations. So we are giving him an opportunity to defend himself in our system, not to be abusing us from Europe as if he was not a Nigerian. Let him come here with us and then criticize us here. Nigerians know that I don't interfere with judiciary. Let him be listened to. But those who are saying that he should be released, no, we cannot release him. That was Buhari as president and as the person who renditioned him, Nnamdi Kanu, back to Nigeria in a manner that even the court said that it was an illegality. That was his view, that Nnamdi Kanu, all those allegations he was making against them, that he should prove it and all that he should not be released. Now, what Aguocha is doing right now, Ohanaeze Ndigbo did much more than that, reaching out to Muhammadu Buhari severally. Southeast elders severally met Buhari when Buhari has the authority as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If he had given the order for the Attorney General of the Federation to facilitate the release of Nnamdi Kanu, it would have been easy for him. He could have done it. Now he is out of power. How does Aguocha believe that Buhari has changed his thinking of Nnamdi Kanu and will be able to facilitate or support his release? That beats my imagination. Of course, in the report, they said that Buhari praised Aguocha for working hard for his people, for his humility and all that, and said that he will support any political solution. Okay? But Buhari is being diplomatic. What he couldn't do when he was in power, he cannot be expected to have of any influence in what happens now. Agreed, he was former president, he was the one that renditioned Nnamdi Kanu. And Buhari also claimed that he doesn't interfere with the judiciary. But there were instances where the court, at the appeal court, they said they should release Nnamdi Kanu, that he has no case to answer. But he wasn't released. Instead, what they did was to bring in more charges. So the idea that when he was that he doesn't interfere with the judgment, he would have obeyed. They would have even at least released him when they said they should release him, and they can as well. When they file a new charge, they bring him back. But they clamp him in detention even the day he was supposedly released. So he was not sincere that he doesn't interfere with the judiciary. But the important thing is this: Buhari is not in a position to release Nnamdi Kanu under this dialogue process that is ongoing. So there was no basis to even visiting him and giving him that kind of visibility on this matter. His time has passed and he didn't utilize it well. He could have made himself a hero if he had listened to Ohaneze and Igbo. And the Igbo elders that severally paid visit to the villa. He kept on telling them, let the court do their, and when the court made their pronouncement, his government couldn't carry on with what the court judgment said. And now Buhari is not influential enough to affect the release of Nnamdi Kanu or otherwise. The only person that can release Nnamdi Kanu now on political basis is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not owe Buhari any favors. Why did I say this? So it's not a question of that Buhari can call Tinubu and say, I join those who say now you should release Nnamdi Kanu. He doesn't owe him because Tinubu knew that Buhari never wanted him to take over. Yes, Buhari preferred Ahmed Lawan. So Buhari did everything to stop Tinubu from getting to power, including the change of the currency. Most of those things you saw that happen. It was targeted at Bola Ahmed Tinubu, including the change of the currency and everything that they did. And Tinubu knows it. So he's not in a position that he can influence Tinubu's decision. If Nnamdi Kanu is not released according to this political process that is ongoing, it is largely the fault of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his government that they don't want to do it. But it is not as if they want to do it, but Buhari told them not to do it. The buck stopped on the table of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this matter. Buhari himself is not somebody that can stick out his neck for anybody. He couldn't even stick out his neck for his vice presidential candidate, his vice president, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, who was interested to replace him. So he's not Buhari is not like Obasanjo, who is very, very pushy when he is interested in something. He's a very laid-back leader. And you can see even when he was pushing Ahmed Lawan, he didn't even push Ahmed Lawan with the authority of the office of the president and being the leader, national leader of the APC. Because you can imagine if it was Obasanjo that wanted a particular candidate as president, how dare you maneuver Obasanjo and put another person and emerge as Tinubu was able to do. So he wasn't somebody that can push for anybody seriously, because the candidate he even supported was pushed aside. So his influence has tremendously reduced, that he cannot be an issue about Nnamdi Kanu's political solution. Nnamdi Kanu's release through a political solution. That's why I believe that Aguocha's meeting with Buhari was a waste of effort, a waste of time and energy. But I give it to Aguocha, he has done quite a lot. And I give him kudos for the effort he has made. Don't forget, he was the rallying point of the 50 lawmakers from across the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria that personally wrote to the president seeking Nnamdi Kanu's release through a political solution, through dialogue. That is commendable, and that is where he should be pushing. If he should go and find out those that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu listens to. Who are those in the southeast and elsewhere who, when they talk to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he will listen? That is what they should be doing. That is what I expect Aguocha and all those who are working for Nnamdi Kanu's release through a political solution to be doing. It is only President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that can make his release possible, and not Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari is not in a position to do jack on this matter. This issue is in the table of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It was his government that left Sowore off the hook. It was his government that left the leader of the Yoruba nation. His name just escaped me, but I'll remember him soon. The leader of Sunday Igboho. It wasn't. It was this government under Tinubu that left Sunday Igboho off the hook. If Tinubu can left all these guys off the hook, he can also release Nnamdi Kanu when the necessary agreements were reached. I'm sure of that. He can do. He doesn't need Buhari to tell him anything. It wasn't Buhari's intervention that led to the release of all these other ones I mentioned, Sowore and Igboho. His government did it through his Attorney General. They can also do the same thing for Nnamdi Kanu. That is what I think should be the main concern of Honorable Aguocha, who I said I give him kudos because what he is doing is to ensure peace and security in Southeast and Nigeria in general, by making sure that every issue around Nnamdi Kanu and his detention is sorted out in a manner that is a win-win situation for the federal government of Nigeria and the people of Southeast and Nigeria in general. That's my take on this. There is no need to consult Buhari. The buck stopped on the table of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.